You need to know this. During brooding, you need to know that your birds needs treatment. These birds today is making them 3 days old. They need to be heated up, and they also need to be treated, because heating them up is not the only thing that will keep them healthy and safe. You need to heat them up in order to prevent clustering which can lead to mortalities. So today we are still giving them antibiotics and multivitamins, and you can see how we raise the drinker off the floor, and we are already using sawdust for the bedding. So raising these drinkers, we make them unable to fill this drinker with sawdust or even to go inside and soak themselves. So these are some of the things that you need to know during brooding. You need to know the quantity of water which you will give your birds. At this stage they don't consume much water, so we give them the one they can finish by the next morning. Even though if it remains, it will just be a little which will waste. So we need to know when to stop feeding them with tray feeders. You can see the charcoal pot is on in the morning and in the evening. So you need to know when to stop using tray feeders. We normally stop using tray feeders from 3 days old. You can see how we used these big drinkers. We pour feed round it, and it serves as zero waste feed. So you can see how they are doing. You need to also observe the chicks. You need to observe them very well to know if there are any strange behaviors within the chicks. So while they are drinking and while they are eating, you need to observe to know how they are behaving and to know if there is any strange behavior. So we give them this treatment to prevent them from being sick, to prevent disease outbreak. It's better to give them this treatment while they can still drink and eat comfortably. When you give them this treatment, it will keep them healthy instead of being sick, because when they become sick, it's very hard for them to drink or even to eat. So you can see how this one is behaving. So we observe and know if he's okay or not, or if he's choking. These birds are aggregated broilers, and they are 51 in number. Today is making them 3 days old. So there are a lot of things you need to know during brooding, and we'll be posting them daily on our page. If you're watching this video, please make sure you follow up our page, like, share and drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching us from. And if you want to know how we mixed these antibiotics and multivitamins, drop a comment interested, and I will share you the YouTube link. You know what it is. This is 3 days old aggregated broilers. You can see how they are doing. So we use this zero waste feeder in order to make them not to be pooing inside the feed, and also to give them access to the feed. So more updates will be dropping shortly. Don't forget to like, share and drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching us from. You know what it is.